there, Maddie. Hope you're having a great day today. It's your video lesson. 3 things I want to talk about. I'll go down the list. And if you have questions at the end or want me to look at anything, feel free to send a message over and I'll do my best to answer. So cool, let's get to it. So the first thing is just a review of the D scale and the new notes we added to it last time. So the D scale, obviously we're doing that, the notes in the D string, right? So we have D, E, F sharp, and G, right? So we have our brand new notes. Right, make sure to keep that wrist as straight as possible, but it doesn't need to be like fully like back like this. If you look at me do it, if you look at me doing the technique, it's pretty straight. Like there's like maybe like a slight bend in the wrist, but just trying to aim for that. But it's something that we fix over time, so it's not like it has to be perfect today. So we have the D scale. So D, E, F sharp, G. And you can practice bringing the hand up to the fretboard and putting the ring finger down first, and then reaching with the first finger to get that fish hook first finger. Because remember, it's going to be more on the side right here of your thumb side of the finger. So that's where you'll actually kind of pressing right there. So I'm ready to bring that up first, bring up the F sharp, and then put the E down, and notice all my other fingers are hovering over top of the 4th string. Lift, D, E, F sharp, G, A on the second fret of the 3rd string with the 1st finger. Notice I didn't shift over here yet. A, and then B. Even though we have an open B on the 2nd string, we're going to use the fretted B right here. Say the note names out loud, forwards and backwards. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, and then B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. Right, so you have that right there. Good, so number 2 is the Rigadoon prep. I think I gave you this last time. I'll go ahead and just reiterate it one time. It's a really important one. When we start Rigadoon, or when we're doing the D scale, we're actually in 2nd position. What that means is that our 1st finger is hanging out over here on this 2nd fret. If my 1st finger were hanging over here on the 1st fret, I would be in 1st position. If my 1st finger was hanging out over here on the 3rd fret, I would be in 3rd position, right? And so on and so forth up the neck, right? So we're here at the 2nd fret, and we do D, E, F sharp, G. We shift to 1st position, and we go B, C, D. So we have this right here. D, E, F sharp, G. Shift to 1st position. B, C, D. If you notice when I do that, if I turn around, you can see from the other side of the neck, I do this. D, E, F sharp, G, and my hand moves. So it's not just this, but the whole hand moves. Right, just like that. One more time from forward angle. D, E, F sharp, G, shift, B, C, D. You can do backwards. Back to 2nd position. Practice that for me. And then number 3, last thing is left-hand positioning. One thing you want to watch out for, I'm not sure if you're doing it or not, it's hard for me to say because I'm not watching you play right now, but what happens a lot of times when we do this positioning here, it happens in the G scale, so if I do it in the G scale, sometimes things like this happen. Right? They'll play this, some students will play the C, but then the fingers will flick over here and bunch up right by the 1st finger, and not be poised over the top of they're supposed to be, like positioned over top of where they're supposed to be. So you'll see that a lot, or versus being right over top of the strings, or sorry, being over top of the frets that you're going to play. So my 2nd finger is over top of the 2nd fret because it's right there. That's where I'm just going to play. 1st finger over the 1st fret, and then ring finger over top of the 3rd fret there. In the case of the D scale, this happens a lot. Making sure that you're parked right over top of that string, the 4th string, and not doing this. I'm exaggerating there if you're not doing that, but sometimes this will happen here, and then you gotta reach out. Oh, you gotta reach out here. Oh, I gotta reach out here. So that's why you don't want to do that. So make sure that you're poised, you're positioned right over top of the fret that you're going to play on, and avoiding this flicking away of the fingers. Cool. Work on those 3 things for me in addition to your songs, and look forward to seeing you when you get back from vacation. All right, take care. Bye-bye.